I sold 3 sheep and a donkey, all for him. I had to. I couldn't let him starve to death, could I?
Li Shenjun is a man with a heart. After losing almost everything in a flood, he heard there was an abandoned baby boy in a neighboring village. Since Mr. Li was poor, he married late in life and couldn't have children. So at age 63, he biked over 20 miles and came home the proud father of Wen Che. There was only one problem.
He didn't really like to speak to people. He wasn't able to form words properly, and every time we tried to talk to him kindly, he would run away.
All because Wen Che had a severe cleft lip and palate. Diane Gang is a Fulbright scholar who's researching rural education in China. She came across Wen Che and his family on a recent trip to their village.
Li Shenjun's household is the poorest in their entire village. I could hardly imagine how they had been able to survive for so long the way that they were. And when I came back from the village, I couldn't help but think about them.
Diane wanted to help Wen Che, but she couldn't do it on her own.
What I could provide was manpower, was the willingness to be by his side and take care of him. But I didn't have the medical knowledge or the connections with the hospital, the financial assistance, all of that.
So Diane wrote a letter to Operation Blessing. And within weeks, Wen Che was on his way to Beijing for surgery.
I still felt like there were so many unknowns that I couldn't control. And I was quite apprehensive about how it would all turn out.
It turned out great. And today, Wen Che does something he never did before.
I had never heard that sound of such joyful laughter before from him, and after the surgery and after a recovery period, it seemed to be coming out all the time.
Wen Che's homecoming was a big event for his entire village, but nobody was more excited to see the boy than his father.
And as soon as the door opened, Wen Che just jumped into his father's arms, and they were just hugging, and I could see Wen Che's father looking at his face and saying, "Good, good."
It'll be so much easier for him to eat now. Other children won't make fun of him anymore. He'll be happy and he'll be able to find a job.
And thanks to Operation Blessing, the family won't have to worry about paying for Wen Che's school books or clothes. In fact, Operation Blessing gave them all warm clothes, blankets, and food for the winter.
I felt that the support that CBN provided was invaluable.
I never would have dreamed this could happen. Thank you, Operation Blessing.